Tropical Country is brought to you by JBL Travel Group, the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio. When planning your next getaway, trust Joe Leo and his staff to make the most of your budget and design the perfect getaway. They specialize in cruises, all-inclusive resort, destination weddings, and much, much more. JBL Travel Group is only one phone call away, so give them a call at 732-831-5200. It doesn't cost you any extra, so why wouldn't you? Goaltending Services, GTS Charters in Key West, Florida. They offer unique, private, custom charters you can choose from: 4-hour, 6-hour, half-day, or even full-day excursions. Plus, they will provide you with all the amenities that you need while out on the water. But before you get on the boat, make sure you visit GTS Outfitters. GTS Outfitters is Goaltending Services retail store. They have everything you're going to need for your day out on the water. You can grab drinks, snacks, as well as get your GTS merchandise and souvenirs from local Key West artists. GTS Outfitters is located above the Hurricane Hole restaurant at the dock. For more information about charters or the Outfitter store, give them a call at 305-916-0990. Also brought to you by Party Dog Entertainment. Party Dog Entertainment is B-Dawg and Lou's event DJ service. They offer a customized DJ experience. They will work with you to create a custom playlist for your event, regardless if you have a graduation, a wedding, birthday party. It doesn't matter what the occasion. B-Dawg and Lou will create the perfect playlist for your event. B-Dawg and Lou are always the life of the party and will make sure that your group stays engaged and has a great time. Party Dog Entertainment is located in Chattanooga, Tennessee, but B-Dawg and Lou will travel to your event within a reasonable distance. For more information, give them a call, 423-847-2454, or email at partydogentertainment@gmail.com. Party Dog Entertainment, it's a howl of a good time. Tropical Country is broadcasting live on TikiManRadio.com, the free Tiki Man Radio app, and the Tiki Man Radio YouTube channel, courtesy of the MFG Records Tropical Live Cam. MFG Records, music for grown-ups.
Uh-oh, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Hump Day!
Cowboy throwdown here in H-Town, where we're stronger than a hurricane. From miles around, the best of the best come here to put their tough to the test. Give it all for gold or go home broke when they open up that gate. Welcome to the show, welcome to the home of the world's biggest rodeo, where the stars light up the night underneath that Texas sky. Welcome to the show, are you ready for a ride? Yeah, you better buckle up and hold on tight, where the Bayou City streets meet the country roads. Welcome to the show. It's a Houston tradition, 4-H, FFA, and Go Texan. And you can bet, son, it's gonna be around a long, long time. When these riders and ropers give it their best, we'll show them how loud the hometown crowd can get. 'Cause tonight, y'all, we all got a little bit of cowboy deep inside. Welcome to the show, welcome to the home of the world's biggest rodeo, where the stars light up the night underneath that Texas sky. Welcome to the show, are you ready for a ride? Yeah, you better buckle up and hold on tight, where the Bayou City streets meet the country roads. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Are you ready for a ride? Yeah, you better buckle up and hold on tight, where the Bayou City streets meet the country roads. Where the Bayou City streets meet these country roads. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to the show. It's Wednesday night. It's Hump Day.
And we're here to get you over the hump and on to the weekend. And there we go. How's that?
That's better.
I know. My mic sounded a little hot, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that.
You were a little growly. Raspy. How do you like
You
growls?
said you liked,
Here we go. It's 30 seconds in.
I thought you liked the growl. Hey, welcome to Tropical Country B-Dawg and Lou, right here on Tiki Man Radio. We're going to have a great show. We're going to have a lot of fun. We got a lot of new music. And who knows where the conversation's going to be. And before anybody says anything, it is now officially winter time. We put the straw hats away and we bust out the felt. And you can just call me Rip.
I'll call you something later.
Rest in peace.
Of course, Laura Lou's in the house.
Hey, y'all. How are you?
Good. How you been this week?
Busy. It is a busy week at work for whatever reason. I don't usually stress about work anymore, but man, I am glad to be here on a Wednesday night for sure.
All right. How's that? Is that a little better? Is that a
That's
little
better.
Okay. Not too hot. Not too hot.
Nope.
Loud enough.
Yep.
Hello, hello, hello. There we go.
You're good.
All right. And of course, Uncle Alex is in the house.
Hello.
How you doing?
We're doing good.
We haven't seen you since like Sunday.
Yeah.
See, isn't it nice that when you come over here, you don't have to work?
Well,
Of course, we don't have a bar to put him
sometimes I
behind
have to
either.
walk the dog. You know?
Oh, yeah. Sometimes he
Just
does
like
have to
Katie
walk
May.
the dog.
It's like,
Well, I don't know what it is, but as soon as Daggett heard his voice,
Oh, I know.
he's up and
He's
spinning around and
circling,
jumping
yeah.
up and down.
It's
He's like,
Wednesday.
Uncle Alex is here.
Yeah, he knows, man.
So, yeah, when you don't come around, he literally just sits and mopes.
I know.
It's sad. It's
is.
very sad.
Verona and Patty with an eye both say hello, Uncle
hello,
Alex.
ladies.
Well, since you're at it, why don't you do the shout-outs?
Okay, I will.
All right.
Well, we have Verona Corona. She is out there tonight.
Hey, Verona.
She agrees with me. It's a little chilly out there tonight, but she's glad there's no snow yet.
I know when I went out, I was at work, I'd been in and out all day, but toward the end of the day, I went out and the sun had went down and the wind had picked up, and I went back in, and somebody looked at me and said, "Are you wearing a jacket?" I'm like, when this northern boy puts on a jacket,
Yeah, it's a chill.
Yeah.
there's a chill in the air, and it's the wind. It's the regular air is not that cold, but there was a cool wind coming through, and they're calling for snow in the upper elevations tonight.
Yeah.
So, there's cold air coming.
It's, I always say that Tennessee is kind of like the desert. Like it is baking, roasting hot all day, and as soon as the sun goes down, it is freezing.
Been there, done that.
Oh, man.
Yeah, right?
Well, I haven't, but that's what they say happens.
Yeah, when I was in the desert, it was the first time I ever sweat to death and froze to death in the same 24 hours.
Exactly.
And
See?
I thought Ohio weather was bad.
Right? Well, hello to the legend himself, Mr. Joe Leo.
Hey, Joe, of course, that is JBL Travel Group, our OG sponsor here on the show.
And he's advertising that Alaska cruise again. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know.
Just saying.
Well, of course, in order to do that, how many times I got
Here
to
we
Ovis,
go.
I have to have time off to be able to go do these things.
Do you even know what the date is?
No,
No.
but I'm pretty sure I'll be working because it's.
Usually it's in August.
So-
Alaskan
Yep. So I'll be working. Maybe. We'll
Hey.
see.
Could be wrong, but
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Right?
We'll see what happens. Anything can happen.
Z&G, hello to you guys.
Hey, there's Z&G in Memphis, Tennessee. Haven't heard from them guys. They've been out judging barbecue.
I know.
all the dubs all grown up.
Yes. Our little
little
our
B-Dawg
little
and
friends
Lou.
left the nest
flew the
literally.
Couple,
Yeah.
a couple years ago now.
Yeah.
No, he gets them every year now. He gets
Oh,
We're
does he?
three pairs.
probably birdie grandparents now. We
Yeah.
just don't know
You
it.
got your own flock.
It's possible.
We need to make a stop over there. We haven't been over there for a long
No.
time. Josh Clark, how are you today?
Hey, Josh, talk about higher elevations.
Yeah.
He's up there in that area.
Stay warm.
Yeah.
The rock star herself, Beth Travers. Hello
And
to
FG
you.
Records are in the house. Of course, that
were
is
in
our
New York.
sponsor on the live cam here every Wednesday.
April O'Leary. Hello.
Well, hello, Tank.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Maureen, hello. She's going to try to chime in. She had a dinner function that she was doing, so she's going to join us in just a little bit.
You know, Mo, this is getting to be a habit that pretty much you're scheduling dates and everything every Wednesday night. I mean,
I was going to say.
but
Pickleball.
Yeah.
I know pickleball. I know
Basketball.
Wednesday's a busy night, but we do appreciate you listening and trying to. We really do. So,
Mr. Dan Weir,
well,
hello to you, sir.
chop liver himself.
Yeah.
And, of course, the ambassador, Miss Michelle.
The ambassador of all great things, of course, Michelle, and she was posting about the show before I did.
I
mean,
know. She was on it
She
today.
beat me to the punch today. So how about that?
That's right.
Saw that.
Beth Haight, hello to
Hi,
you.
Beth.
And Barry D,
Hey, Barry.
nice to see y'all. Let me over to the other one.
I'll say we got multiple sites to check.
Yeah. And Mr. Bruce Tarletsky,
Hey, Bruce.
the superstar himself.
Yeah.
Hello to you. He is our friend from High Mountain Breezes over there in Nashville. And then Callie McCool.
Of course, that is Mr. McCool. Mr. McCool and the student crew over there in California. That is Tiki Man Radio's partnership with the students at Antioch High School, and they are knocking it out of the park each and every week. I love the animated commercials.
Oh, I know.
I got to get on it. I got to figure out. I know Callie told me what they're using. I just haven't had.
he did?
Yeah, I haven't had the time to be able to sit down and figure it out. I need to make the time. I know.
Yes.
I've kind of been,
you need to tell me what it is.
you know,
You can see an animated Lou and B-Dawg.
Yeah.
Well,
an animated B-Dawg and Lou.
Well, I haven't had time because it takes time when you're a professional athlete like me.
Oh, for God's
there we
sake. Here we go.
You got to
There we
take time
go.
away from training.
We are proud of you, but professional, I don't know.
I'm a professional amateur.
Right. Callie said it's stormy over there on the West Coast. I didn't know that. Although I did see something about mudslides or flooding or something going on over there.
Thunderstorm.
And then,
Yeah, the whole U.S.
And of course, when I heard about wildfires, I was thinking California, and then I was shocked to
Jersey,
find out
New
it was
York.
Jersey.
Right? Wrong coast. Hope everybody, by the way, we have lots of friends up there in Jersey. I hope everybody is staying safe.
Absolutely.
And healthy. And Mr. Ed Kubiak and Felicia, they're out there tonight.
Guys, there's a couple of the conductors on that peace train every Monday night.
And Ed said, "Hi, Uncle Happy."
Happy.
Happy. Hello.
And I think that is it for right now. Although, we have some competition tonight.
Yeah,
a little bit.
we didn't.
Yeah.
Being the country music fans, we didn't look far enough ahead to realize that we were competing with the CMA Awards.
Right?
So, but here's what I figured. Well, actually, I kind of knew, but we didn't get our tickets to go to the show. We didn't, so it's like, well, you can't invite us to the show. We're just going to compete with you. How about that?
I'm not going. I'm not going to.
Sad thing is we do have a lot of friends who are in that audience today.
I know, right?
I was seeing all the videos of them. Oh, I got to pick out what I'm wearing tonight. And I'm like, I love you and hate you all at the same time.
I know. And it's kind of my fault because they, since we do CMA Fest, we did get the email asking us if we wanted to apply for the press passes, and I didn't.
What?
Better hope you do it next year.
Listen, you had to
Might be
work.
knocked off the list.
You had to work.
That is true.
You can't take time off.
That is true.
Because I did tell you about it, but it's been a couple months ago, so you might not remember.
We'll see what happens in a year.
Right?
You playing the lottery?
We're hoping.
It's possible.
We're hoping. Let me see. Just so you know, Allison is out there. She says hello, and everything checked out just fine.
Good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it.
Yes. Verona said it's hitting Vancouver, too.
Oh, really?
Is that the fires?
It's possible.
I don't know. But I'm glad Verona Corona's chiming in tonight. She said she's like me. She wants snow for Christmas. And then she said, if it's any
then
other,
she's leaving.
That's what she said. She said, if the snow doesn't leave after Christmas, that's okay because she is.
That's right.
She's out.
I
She's
saw
going.
the apartment next door to her was available. Do they
Yeah.
take dogs?
Oh yeah. Is it pet
$6.50 a
friendly?
month? I'm like, no.
Right.
I'm like, I can do that.
When I saw that rent, $650 a month for the apartment in Mexico. Could you imagine?
Yeah, she's been
We
doing
could
it for a
be
long
like
time.
Verona.
No, I had a smart ass comment, but I'm just not. I'm just going to leave it there. I'll say my comment for off the air.
Off here. Yeah, can you see us neighbors?
Right?
No, it didn't have anything to do with that. You know.
Oh my gosh, the Tiki Man is out there.
Hey, boss.
He said that's right. If you can't go to Key West, Costa Rica, you can't go to Nashville.
Oh,
Well,
Busted.
in my defense, Nashville is a little closer.
Yeah.
And I can go there and back in one day. I can't do that to Costa Rica or Key West. So.
Well, you know,
Sorry.
he ain't going to Nashville either.
Mm.
I was trying to get him to go the other day, and he did the whole, I have to work tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I remember a time when we did it anyway.
Just get and go.
Yeah.
I ain't as young as I once was.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that, Verona. Yes, it's the storm that's hitting Vancouver.
The storm.
There's a bomb cyclone hitting the west.
Oh, really?
It did happen,
Yes.
yeah.
I forgot about that.
It happens every 10 years or something.
I'm going to tell you what. You guys got some crazy stuff going on over there in California.
Listen, California is just its own little
It is.
hell over there. I don't know.
If it ain't on fire, it's flooding and sliding and,
I know.
you know. it's
Or
like-
shaking.
Or shaking. Like,
It
man.
hasn't shook in a while.
Yeah. Knock on wood.
Yeah, you better not.
I don't want to be. I don't want to be blamed if that happens.
Yeah, right.
It's your fault. We had we had a tsunami and a hurricane and you know,
Right.
and you know,
It'll be our fault.
it'll be all right. It'll be all right. Everything. But I can tell you, you know, when things get down, there's only one thing they can do that will always make things better, and that is just keep drinking. There's Lance Carpenter's brand new one.
Tomorrow's gonna hurt like a bitch. You'll wake up wondering what you did. Room is spinning round and party's still pounding up inside your hungover head. Retracing every stumble instead. Thinking what was I thinking? Piecing back the pieces. When you call the boys, you hit the town. You find a bar with a country sound. Put the plastic down for the pretty ladies. 3, 2, 1. Start getting crazy and you party till you're seeing double. You're stumbling trying to stay out of trouble. You forget about how your heart is breaking and life is good, so you just keep drinking. She done you about as bad as she could. Now you're about to get her back real good. Them girls are getting flirty, dancing all dirty, bumping and grinding. Happens every time when you call the boys, you hit the town, you find a bar with a country sound. Put the plastic down for the pretty ladies. 2, 4, 1. Yeah, start getting crazy and you party till you're seeing double. You're stumbling trying to stay out of trouble. You forget about how your heart is breaking and life is good, so you just keep drinking. Yeah, might call her up and tell her off. You'll be feeling better off. When you call the boys, you hit the town, you find a bar with a country sound. Put the plastic down for the pretty ladies. 3, 2, 1. Start getting crazy. You party till you're seeing double. You're stumbling trying to stay out of trouble. You forget about how your heart is breaking and life is good, so you just keep drinking. Yeah, you just keep drinking. You party till you're seeing double. You're stumbling trying to stay out of trouble. You forget about how your heart is breaking and life is good, so you just keep drinking.
Hey Tiki folks, this is Rick the Stick and I do my show from 5 to 7 Eastern Island Time every Sunday evening, and it's sponsored by JBL Travel Group. The show is called It's 5 O'Clock Somewhere on the Road. When I'm not doing my show, I keep my one good eye on the road and my two good ears tuned in to Tiki Man Radio. Hey, what could possibly go wrong?
Hi, I'm Lisa from Marion, Arkansas. I love tuning in to Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou every Wednesday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern on Tiki Man Radio.
When I was a kid, my mama used to play Waylon and Willie, Merle and Hank. Got a little older, I started writing songs about the way I was raised, knowing right from wrong. Now every time I turn on my radio, I can't seem to find a damn thing to soul. It seems like these days they've all given up all the working man's blues and an amen kind of love. I want to hear songs about mama and Folsom Prison blues, whiskey and trains, and I'm over you. I want to hear steel guitar whining, three chords and the truth. I wish country was still country and sound like it used to. Now I didn't grow up in a house on a farm with a little white fence, the red painted barn. But I know what's country and I know what ain't. And there's just something missing in country these days. I want to hear songs about mama and Folsom Prison blues, whiskey and trains, and I'm over you. I want to hear steel guitar whining, three chords and a truth. I wish country was still country and sound like it used to. I say it's time we take it on back to the sound of the possum and the man in black. I want to hear songs about mama and Folsom Prison blues, whiskey and trains, and Keith with the two. Give me steel guitar whining, three chords and the truth. I wish country was still country and sound like it used to. I wish country was still country and sound like it used to.
Wish country was still country. And that's Sean Abbott, and that was music that was sent to us, and I'm glad he did. I love that song. So.
That's really cool, and I like how traditional it sounds. I mean, I know the lyrics,
absolutely, absolutely. And I told you, traditional country music, it's out there.
Absolutely.
You just got to be able to find it. It's not necessarily on mainstream radio.
Absolutely. And you know, speaking of that, there is an artist that I had listened to and you listened to, and we didn't know. The other one had heard her already, but her name is Belle Brantz.
Yeah.
And you talk about some traditional sounding music. She does music of her own, but she also does a lot of covers and remakes a lot of songs. She is phenomenal. And last night, I happened to catch her live on TikTok. And she announced that she's got a new song coming out on Friday. It's If We Make It Through December. So she redid that song. She actually sang it, and it brought me to tears because that was always, this time of year, that was my mom and dad's song because Christmas was always such a tough time. So, you know, with 3 kids and all of that, trying to make ends meet. And so they used to, every time mom would get stressed out, dad would sing, If We Make It Through December. And so she remade that song and she sang it last night, and her voice is just, and I realize that I'm a girl, but female singers, just now, I just realized, but female singers, I love those high voices that can do the runs and all the fancy stuff, but I can't listen to it for a long time. There's something about it that just pierces my eardrums. But the lower tones I just think are beautiful. And so she has a lower tone, and I could just listen to her for hours. She's so good. And during her live last night, she does have I don't remember the platform she said it was on. I was trying to remember for Matt. But anyway, there's a platform that you can text her, and it comes across her computer. So it doesn't go to her personal cell phone, but it does go to her computer. And so she sang for a long time last night, and then she stopped and she said, I've got over 200 messages here. I got to do some responding. So she sat there and stayed on the live and started responding to messages that people had sent her. But she is one of those, so even whenever she goes on stage, she has that, I don't know, that 60s Loretta Lynn big hair, you know, kind of like, yes, kind of like Priscilla Presley, you know, that. And she's gorgeous. And then I come across her Instagram today. I may have a small crush on her. I come across her Instagram today.
Do you have a girl crush?
I have a girl crush.
My daughter hates that song.
You know what? I did whenever I first heard it, and now I like it.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Katy Perry, I Kissed a Girl and I Liked It. I hated that song too, and then I ended up liking it. But so
the song or the girl?
The song. Okay. Yeah, not the kissing the girl. Right. Just saying. So, all right. So this, I don't know what it's called. What is it whenever people go catfishing, but they don't use a pole?
Noodling.
Noodling, where they like reach in and get it.
And
I've heard it called noodling. I've heard it called graveling. It's got a little bit of
noodling.
Yeah.
Mostly.
Okay.
Noodling.
Well, she went noodling and pulled up a 56-pound catfish.
I believe it.
She's the girl.
She is the girl. Do you see her?
Oh, hell yeah. Look at that on the back shoulder. Yeah.
Now, look at what she looks like when she's performing.
She almost looks like Marie Osmond quickly there.
Yeah. Oh, she does.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute.
But yeah, she's amazing. And so if you get the chance, I'm gonna try to get a hold of her.
What's her name again?
Her name is Belle France. Frantz.
Oh, France.
Yeah.
With the Z.
Well,
With the Z.
Speaking of, your mom and dad, and remakes.
Are you gonna make me cry?
And remakes.
Okay.
And Belle France.
Okay.
Here's her remake of one of your mom and dad's favorites.
There you go. I'm telling you, and I did not know that she is from Monroe County, Mississippi. Right. And she was actually discovered on TikTok by Reba.
Yeah.
After she did a cover of Fancy.
Oh, very nice.
And so she got to meet Reba, and that was just, of course, one of her dreams. And when she does that half singing, half talking thing, it's just reminiscent of Dolly Parton to me.
Yeah.
Very Dolly.
I can hear that.
Oh, absolutely.
I can definitely hear that.
Yeah. So, super excited about that for her. And she did actually November of 2023, and I haven't gotten to see if she's still on there, but November of 2023, she actually signed a record deal with Universal Music Group in Nashville.
Okay.
So I am going to try to see if we can get her in studio, because I just think that would be amazing. When I first saw her, I was like, oh, she's one of those preppy girls, which there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm so not. And then whenever I saw her noodling with the catfish, I was like, oh, no, she's one of us. She's okay. She's good, yeah. So anyways, really cool. So if you haven't checked her out, please do that, because she seems like a lot of fun.
Yeah. Like I said, I caught her on the old TikTok and her doing her different, renditions, and it caught a couple of her lives. And yeah, I mean, she definitely.
And live, she sounds even better than she does on recording, I think.
Yeah, she has that old soul, as you would say.
Even her clothes. Her clothes. Last night she had on a yellow and orange, like tie-dyed shirt with like the fluffy sleeves, like a 70s shirt. Sure. And she had on she wears the bright blue. Remember the
shadow
60s blue? Yeah, the bright blue eyeshadow. But it looks really good on her. I don't know. If I put it on, I'd look like If I wore it, I'd look like that blonde chick off of the Drew Carey show.
Mimi.
Oh, yeah. That's what I would look like with it on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
That's who we should have gone for Halloween.
Halloween, right?
And that's the funny thing, when you said, while you was describing it, that was what I had in my head.
Mimi?
Mimi, and then you said, I'm like, yeah, we are too much alike.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
But she's really cool. Hey, Moni, how are you?
Well, hello to Moni.
Moni stepped in to say hello.
Well, hello to her and vacuum cleaner Tom.
Walking here.
There's the vacuum cleaner salute, because he's always working.
That's right. And Michelle Myers just chimed into the chat this time. I said hello from Facebook, but hello to you and the bodyguard.
Dog. Nice to see you.
Listen, I can't tell that story on the air. My mom will come back and haunt me. Never mind. There's a story behind that song.
There is a story behind it.
I'm sure.
And it really takes away from the tender moment of the song. Let's just put it that way.
It really does. It always made my mom laugh and my dad give her the look. That's funny. But yeah. All right, that's it. I'll behave now.
All righty then.
Wait.
Well,
thanks, Michelle.
Talking about, country music news and things that make you go,
Oh, Lord.
People magazine just came out today and named their sexiest man in the world. And
sexiest man alive.
Sexiest man alive. That's it. Sexiest man alive.
Fake news.
And it is, believe it or not, it is. Wait for it.
Yeah.
Post Malone.
No.
What?
I love me some Posty, but he is not sexy.
But what they're saying is what makes him sexy is his personality.
No, that makes him fun and cute. That does not make him sexy.
He looks like he just got out of prison.
I know. Yeah. He's hysterical to watch on stage and watch him dance around.
Because he looks like he's stoned.
And he so can't dance.
Probably is.
He probably
that
is.
is possible.
But yeah, he's so funny. And I love him, but no, he's not sexy.
Yeah.
I would have done Machine Gun Kelly before I would have done Posty.
Well,
And I don't like Machine Gun Kelly either, but right, Michelle? She's with me. She's not agreeing.
No.
At all. I think they just need to hire normal people to do the magazine thing. There's not very many of their sexiest men alive that I've agreed with.
Because it used to be back in the day. Well, it hasn't been that many years ago. With Tom Selleck. Most women would have agreed with Tom Selleck at one time. And Harrison Ford's made it. Brad Pitt's made it.
Yeah.
But
George Clooney.
Now, see, I didn't think so back in the day, but I do now.
Oh.
You like it? You like the gray hair, George?
I was going to say a little more gray.
A little more gray. But But I did not see Post Malone coming out in that category.
No.
I really didn't. So congratulations, Posty, on being the sexiest man alive.
Yeah, no.
I guess there's always hope for me now.
It's a little disturbing.
That is just wrong. I'm sorry. Lord, forgive me. And then Pygmies down in New Guinea.
Right?
The old Larry the Cable Guy
Yeah, I was
reference.
gonna say, you're stealing it.
So let me ask you this, since we're talking about things that don't make any sense.
Okay.
I want to know, and again, Peyton Manning's okay, but why is he co-hosting a country music award show?
So he lived in Tennessee.
Well, so do I. They didn't invite me.
Oh, well,
He
he
is
did
a-
get an invite.
Because,
Oh, yeah, that's true.
number one, he's a Tennessee legend.
Okay.
Number two, hadn't you know him and Brad Paisley started a band?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, right.
And
Yeah.
have done all those commercials and
Yeah.
all that.
All those
Right.
commercials.
You know, let me tell you what, there is nobody better
He's
in
everywhere.
this world in marketing themselves than Peyton Manning.
No
He's
joke.
everywhere, like you
Yeah.
said.
He
Like,
is
he's like Snoop Dogg.
everywhere.
He's everywhere.
Oh, my God. Speaking of Snoop Dogg.
Wait for it.
Oh, my gosh. So we went to Walmart the other day. We were down at the Walmarts.
Right down to Walmart.
There is a whole section in the Christmas department of Snoop. There's now a Snoop on.
You can get your Snoop Christmas ornament.
Yes.
Right
But-
next to Martha.
Right. There's a Snoop. What does it say? Snoop on the shelf.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, instead of Elf on a Shelf, it's
Yeah, you get a
Snoop on a stoop.
That's what it is.
Snoop
Snoop
on a
on a
stoop.
stoop.
Snoop on a stoop.
With a spleef.
Oh my Lord. He's wearing a whole Santa gear with his little braids coming down and his hat. Yeah. And I mean, there was like, it was legitimately a whole, there's a bobblehead.
Yeah.
There's a Goon with a Spoon cookbook.
Oh, Jesus.
There's even a Snoop
What
Dogg.
kind of spoon is it?
For crack spoon.
Yeah.
There's even a Snoop Dogg throw blanket that has like Christmas lights on it, and it's 'twas the night before Christmas.
That's
There's
snuggy.
wrapping paper
I believe it.
and a snow globe.
People are buying it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
75% off the week after.
He's a big Steeler fan too. Peyton is? Are you talking about Peyton or
No,
Snoop?
It's gonna
Snoop.
be Snoop, not Peyton.
Or oh no, Post is.
Oh, Post is.
Yes, Post Malone is. Is that who you're talking about, Patty?
I was going to say, I thought Snoop was a Raiders fan.
I don't know. I know Post. Well, I think she's talking about Post.
Yeah, well, it still doesn't make him handsome.
No, it makes him cute though.
Oh, yeah.
Just saying. Anybody who likes the Steelers is okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah. And Kubiak said, "Damn, I was beat out again. The sexiest man alive."
I know, brother. We just can't catch a break, can we? No matter how hard we try. I even come in tonight looking like Rip, and I still didn't get nothing.
You did. Speaking of that, Moni says you're looking good in that hat.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, darling.
All right, we'll be back in a little bit. Oh, Snoop is a big Steelers fan.
Oh, I thought he was a Raiders fan.
Apparently, he's a Steelers fan.
I'll pay attention.
Well, you know.
Well, then okay, he can sit on the stoop. It'll be fine.
Whatever.
Who would have ever thought Snoop would be in what? Wait a minute. Oh yeah, I know. Snoop is in again. He's everywhere for real.
He is.
What's that little guy in the 90s Christmas video? He's everywhere. He's everywhere. Don't leave me hanging. I know you know what I'm talking about.
Well, that would be Ray Stevens' song.
Yes.
You know.
In the video, the little guy.
Walk, asshole!
Not that song.
Oh.
Boogity, boogity.
He's everywhere.
That was 70s, not 90s.
No, he had a video. There was a little guy marching around a Christmas tree. Oh, it was the Santa Claus is watching you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
He's everywhere.
watching
He's
you.
everywhere. Yeah, so that's Snoop now. He's everywhere.
Flashback.
I'm going to tell you what.
All that in what, 15 minutes?
Hey.
All I can say is now I'm good thing that I have some more whiskey to burn. Here's a new song from Andrew Chappelli.
She don't like the taste of whiskey. That ain't stopping her tonight. A little something from the top shelf, hoping it might get her by. But she'll keep ordering the double, try and wash that single down. Now she's headed for a heartache, pushing through another round. He left her here in a bottle, searching for a new tomorrow, while yesterday still filling up her thirst. He left alone and left her lonely, so damn gone, so damn empty, trying to find a way to get on to the hurt. How she's trying to get the whiskey to burn. Reckless hope will keep her dreaming. You know the bartender's advice, leaning closer to a stranger to blur the edges of the light. She just wants to feel something, like there's something left to feel. If you don't know how it's broken, how the hell's your heart supposed to heal? He left her here in a bottle, searching for a new tomorrow, while her yesterday still filling up her thirst. He left alone and left her lonely, so damn numb, so damn empty, trying to find a way to get on to the hurt. Oh, she's trying to get the whiskey to burn. Left her here in a bottle, searching for a new tomorrow, while yesterday still filling up her thirst. Left alone and left her lonely, so damn numb, so damn empty, trying to find a way to get on to the hurt. How she's trying to get the whiskey to burn. How she's trying to get the whiskey to burn.
Howdy, this is Alex, thou little Buddha. On Wednesday nights from 7 to 9, me and old Silver like to ride into the sunset, listening to B-Dawg and Lou on Tropical Country, only on Tiki Man Radio.
Hey, this is Ed the Train Man.
Hi, this is Pat the Pitcher Girl. Come get on the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man every Monday from 6 to 8 Eastern Island Time. That's 5 to 7 Central Island Time.
So grab a bottle of reggae wine and come join us for our Monday night party. Live from the Paradise Way Studios in Crown Point, Indiana. Right here on Tiki Man Radio.
It could be someday it's going to come. 'Cause out on the edge of darkness, there rides the peace train. Oh, peace train.
Been a while since we've seen you. Where'd you go, sunshine? What's up? Oh, oh, oh. Come on, sunshine. Tell the rain to go away. The birds and bees wanna play. Oh, oh, oh. Come on, sunshine. Come on, sunshine. You can do it. We all see you peeking out from behind the clouds. Warm us up, please. Make the grass green. Let those beautiful rays of yours shine on down. The skies are gray and in a gloomy mood. Come along, sunshine, paint 'em blue. Oh, oh, come on, sunshine. Hardly here, now that ain't near enough. All the way, stop your teasing us. Oh, oh, come on, sunshine. Come on, sunshine. You can do it. We all see you peeking out from behind the clouds. Warm us up, please. Make the grass green. Let those beautiful rays of yours shine on down. And we won't mind if you decide to stay all day. Come on, sunshine. Come on, sunshine. Come on, sunshine. Come on, sunshine. You can do it. You can do it. We all see you peeking out from behind the clouds. Warm us up, please. Warm us up, please. Make the grass green. Make the grass green. Let those beautiful rays of yours shine on down. Warm us up, please. Make the grass green. Let those beautiful rays of yours shine on down.
Come on, sunshine. That's what I was saying earlier today when it was cold, chilly, and gray, and started getting cold. I'm like, come on, sunshine. Warm us
Right.
up, please.
Just a few more days.
Of course, that is music from Jeff Batson, and that was sent to us by our good friend Jenny. So,
Jenny is the one. She has sent us a couple artists now.
absolutely. Yep. And
She's a sweetheart.
absolutely. She did a great job and always keeps us in the loop, and we greatly appreciate that.
I love it. So I was a little mistaken
A little?
when I said that Snoop has a blanket out that has "'Twas the Night Before Christmas."
Yeah.
It doesn't. That's not what it says.
Oh.
It says "'Twas the night before Chris Mizzle and all through the hizzle."
Makes sense.
Fizzizzle.
For sizzle. And Patty with an I sent me some interesting information about Snoop.
Well, hello, Patty, and Rick out there.
Snoop said he's been a Steelers fan since he was able to hold a football.
Well.
And he credits Mean Joe Green as the reason.
Why can I see that?
I know, right?
I keep forgetting Snoop's that old.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's a grandpa, too.
He is a grandpa. That's what made him.
Can you imagine that? Grandpa Snoop.
No. No. And somebody has gone on the air, or somebody has started selling on what's the one where they do all the crap? Etsy?
Yeah.
They have turned the Snoop on a stoop. They've changed him and put him in green elf wear and with a little bit of.
Oh, yeah. They're going green, Snoop Dogg.
Yes, it's green. Know what I'm saying, Verona?
Puff, puff, pass.
Yeah, so, yeah. So they're for sale too, if you would like one of them.
Okay.
At least until they get it for copyright. Take it down.
You know, I tell you one thing. When I heard that Snoop Dogg was going to be on The Voice, I was just like, I don't know how this is going to work out. And I was surprised, like the very first guy that comes out there, as a country singer. The guy gets like 3 notes out, and Snoop's like, bam!
Yeah.
I mean,
he's gotten more country people than Reba.
He does, which just shocks me that he does. And I've seen him working with them, and I'm like, okay, so he the whole Snoop Dogg persona and everything that he is a fan, kind of like Post Malone.
Yep.
He is a fan of the music.
Yep.
And he really does know how to talk and guide people. And I was kind of, my opinion kind of changed of how that would be on the show. So, but it seems to work. And who would have ever thought that the dynamic duo on the show now would be Snoop Dogg and Michael Bublé?
Right. Yeah. I know when I heard Michael Bublé, and I like his singing voice, but I was just like, can we pick a more boring coach? But it's really not.
No, Michael.
He's really fun.
You just think he's boring because he's a crooner.
But I like crooner music. I just don't think it's like, I don't know, exciting.
Yeah, he's not bubbly.
Yeah.
Bubbly.
Yeah.
That was funny about that.
You're exactly right, Michelle.
Because his name's Bublé.
Right.
Well, he was at some place, and they actually pronounced his name Bubbly.
Right.
Michael Bubbly.
At least they didn't say booby.
But you know what?
What?
Them accidentally doing that, him laughing at it and everything, actually got him an endorsement deal with Bubbly.
Yeah, right.
Really?
So
with the drink?
More money.
With Bubbly the drink, he is the official spokesman of Bubbly.
Right.
Really?
Yes, he is.
Listen.
Yeah. So just
I misspeak like that all the time. Ain't nobody making me a sponsor or nothing.
Yeah,
You're not going to be found in Walmart. Discovered in Walmart.
That's true. That is true.
And I'm not going to lie. I tried some of that Bubbly. It sucks.
Does it?
Do you like to drink straight carbonated water?
No.
Well, that's pretty much what it is.
That's why I don't like seltzer or any of that
Yeah,
stuff.
not
Flavors.
crazy. Yeah, I couldn't do straight seltzers ever. Now, I drink the tea seltzers and stuff like that. But.
Well, when they
can't do
say
that either.
flavored, they must have got a dropper and just went, there you go. It's great.
There's your drop.
So, because, it was nasty. I did. I tried it, and it was nasty. So
I can't. I just can't.
Me neither.
So, breaking news.
Oh, really?
Yes. So, hold on. So, in Wheeling, West Virginia, Mr. Matt Van Fossen just won the first place for the Best of the Ohio Valley Reader's Choice Awards.
Wow.
Yep.
Congratulations, Matt.
Yep. So congratulations, Matt. Put that on the resume with everything else.
Another one under the hat.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
It's no CMA, but it'll do.
Baby steps.
That's right.
Yeah, winning the Josie Award was a big thing, because I've had people ask, talk about the Josie Award, and they're like, well, what's the Josie Award? And I'm like, if I, and I may be way off, and I'm sure somebody's going to correct me when I am, because it never fails. But in my humble opinion, because the Josies recognize all genres of music in different categories and everything like that, and it's for the independent artists. And I said that, in my opinion, I think it's like the Grammys for independent artists. Mm-hmm. That's kind of how I describe it. So I may be wrong, I may be corrected, but that's the way I look at it, in my opinion. And my opinion's mine, and you can't change
entitled.
it.
That's right. Well, it's got to be.
Right.
It's got to be not bad. It's being held every year at the Opry now, at the Opry House. So
And you got some pretty big people there being presenters and everything
let's
like
think.
that.
Who was it?
Oh, Neil McCoy just
Mr.
won.
Neil McCoy. And the official photos just came out.
Oh, it
by
did?
the way, yeah,
It
from the
did?
professional photogs over there. So, if you want to see some photos, and Miss Kirsty Krause is in some of those photos.
Yep.
So,
And speaking of Kirsty, her and Crystal, they've been all over social media. They are doing their tour of Texas, and I tell you, it looks like they are having a lot of fun. I think I
Texas
saw where
tornado.
they were heading to Austin to go hang out with the Austin Parrothead Club. So looks like they're having a really good time. And she's like, if there's anywhere over here, if you're here and you want us to play, get a hold of us and we'll extend this trip.
That's where Julie lives, right? So, Danny's daughter.
Julie's in Texas.
Oh, yeah.
Austin.
Is it? She lives close to Austin, I think.
Yep,
Doesn't she, boss?
And of course, Jonas lives in Austin.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
That is. Oh, Jonas does live over there, doesn't he? Yes, not that he's ever there, but that's where his home is. He's out traveling too. There's what? I'm
just reading the messages coming in from the ambassador. That's all.
Oh, she's so funny. I love her. Sorry. I know.
We'll wait.
Sorry. I got nothing.
She keeps going back to that sock.
I was going to say, I got nothing. I don't know what you're... Because now I totally forgot what I was going to say.
She lost it completely.
I did.
I thought she was just like, hold on a second.
Yeah,
I got
right,
something else I want to say.
No.
And no, not at all.
Back to you.
No, back to you.
Well, I'll tell you what. This week we have a brand new JBL Travel Minute. However, this minute is a little different than most. Joe was asked to speak on a topic, and he was like, you know what? What I have to say can apply in many different areas. And because the question was, how did you build a successful travel agency? So he did a minute on exactly of how you build a successful business. So here's this week's JBL Travel Minute.
And now, Tiki Man Radio is proud to present the JBL Legends Travel Moment with Joe Leo. Take it away, Joe.
Morning, everybody. It's Joe Leo with the JBL Travel Group with this week's Travel Minute. And I take a little different twist today because this week I was asked by one of our travel agency associations if I would do a video interview about what I thought were the best ways to build a travel agency and how to become successful in the business and to make money, of course. So as I was thinking about this, it doesn't just apply to travel agents, but it applies to you, whoever owns a business out there or a service. And I know that a lot of the listeners on Tiki Man Radio, own a business or do a service. And I thought this would be something great to share. So that's why I'm taking a little different spin. So I was asked what I thought was, one of the top reasons why we became successful in the travel industry. And, I said to them, not the number one thing, but one of the things that I did on a regular basis for the past 11 years was I was very consistent in all of my marketing. So what I mean by that was I was on Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn and Google on a constant basis. Even during the time of the pandemic when nobody was traveling, I constantly put on some type of an ad just to keep travel front of mind. But the number one thing that I thought that people don't do is that everybody you meet, make sure that somehow in that conversation you tell them what you do. I'm a travel agent. I tell everybody, what do you do? I'm a travel agent. We go out to the supermarket or we go out to the apartment store. You always wind up getting in conversations with somebody. At least I do anyway. Either the cashier or somebody on the line, we wind up getting a conversation. Or when I'm traveling, I can't even tell you how many times I've traveled and been in the pool or been by the bar and started talking to somebody. And, the conversation kind of develops and you say, oh, what do you do? Oh, what do you do? Well, I'm a travel agent. You're a travel agent? I didn't even know those guys existed anymore. I thought everything was online now. And then you get a chance to really give your elevator pitch. So the number one thing that I tell people, new agents coming into this business, and this was part of that video thing that I did, is tell everybody what you do. You never know where your customer is going to be from. And I don't care if you own a radio station, a wine company, a coffee company, you rent motorcycles, you rent beach bungalows, you have a house that you rent. I don't care. Tell everybody, because that's the only way people are going to know. And you'd be surprised if that person that you're talking to doesn't need your service at this time, it's going to be in their back of their mind. But I'll bet you anything that those people know somebody that could use your service right now. And I've had this just happen recently. I had somebody I was talking to on a cruise, told him I was a travel agent. We got into this long conversation. I gave him my card. 2 weeks after that, one of their friends called me because they wanted to book a Mediterranean cruise. Oh, you met my friend on a ship, and she gave me your number. So that's my spiel for today. And I hope that, it helps somebody out there realize that, you're in business for yourself, or whether it's a service or a product or whatever it is, but you need to let people know. And posting on Facebook is just not enough. Posting on Instagram is just not enough. And let me go back and say, if you are posting on social media and you're only doing it one time a day, you're wasting your time, because it takes at least 5 posts a day to get through all the other noise out there. Okay, I'm going to get off my soapbox. But anyway, enjoy the rest of your weekend. This is Joe Leo with this week's JBL Travel Minute, and it's called Tell Everyone. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Joe. Always travel with someone you trust. JBL Legends Travel and Joe Leo. Reach out to him at 732-831-5200. The official travel company of Tiki Man Radio.
Greetings from sunny California. We are the Antioch High School student in your crew for the Surf's Up show with Mr. McCool, Tiki Man Radio's West Coast edition. When we get stressed out with life and homework, we like to take a mental break by tuning into the good vibe music on Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou. Wednesdays at 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Island Time only on Tiki Man Radio. TikiManRadio.com. What could possibly go wrong?
Are you looking to grow your business and get your brand out there? Well, come be part of the Tiki Man Radio family. With over 10 years of branding experience, over 12,000 subscribers on YouTube, and a worldwide audience, Tiki Man Radio can take your business to the next level. Have you checked into local advertising? 15-second slots for thousands of dollars, sandwiched in between the news and 25 other businesses? Internet radio takes your business around the world. Let me tell you what Tiki Man Radio is all about. We're all about branding. We are all about getting your name to the listener base that you're looking for. We have sponsorship packages for large and small businesses with several live shows every week, music festivals in Key West and on the road, and the capability to come to your business. Tiki Man Radio becomes your part. Reach out to us at tikimanradio@gmail.com for the sponsorship package that fits your need. Tiki Man Radio, your coastal Americana radio. Come over and be part of the family.
Time These are my summer souvenirs. I'll hear them forever through the years. These are my summer souvenirs. The train hasn't left me alone without you. These memories are summer souvenirs. These memories are summer souvenirs. Hey!
Hey, this is Ian Flanagan, and you're listening to Tropical Country, B-Dawg and Lou.
Last night I went sailing, silver stars in the sky. I remember nights like this, just you and I. Nothing lasts forever, ain't that what they say? They sure made a believer out of me. Now there's a tailwind blowing me out to sea, further and further, like the distance between you and me. Here I am, all alone, telling myself I'll be alright on my own, but I'm a mess, truth be told. The sails are tight and my compass is broke without you. I'm sailing so low. I thought I'd be fine, wouldn't need you at all. Guess I don't know a good thing until it's gone. Yeah, I'm some kind of sailor out here on this boat. Might as well be driftwood, trying to stay afloat. Now I'm sending out a mayday, a desperate plea. My heart's calling, come back to me. 'Cause here I am, all alone, telling myself I'll be alright on my own, but I'm a mess, the truth be told. My sails are tattered and my compass is broke without you. I'm sailing so low. So low. So low. Sailing so low. So
Sailing So Low, and that is brand spanking new music from Marty Nickel. So,
That song is relaxing.
it is very relaxed. You know, Marty.
He's got the best voice.
He does, and you know where he's going to be performing. That we're going to see him real soon.
Where?
That would be the summer party. So we are looking forward to the 2025 Tiki Man Radio Summer Party, which is coming up here in July. So, and yeah, that is your scheduled entertainment.
Fabulous.
I thought so.
I love it.
All right, what you got over there?
Oh, I was reading up. So Michelle says that it's very possible that the next 4th of July party in Memphis will be the last 4th of July party in Memphis.
Really?
Yep.
Groundbreaking.
Yep, they're groundbreaking.
Really?
The first quarter of 2025, hopefully.
How exciting.
I know.
All right. Like it a lot.
Right?
Of course, you and we are making the trip over to Memphis, what, in a week and a half? Week and a half? Something like that? Maybe two and a half weeks? 2.5 weeks?
Ish.
Coming up, so.
Let me look again. Okay, this is what is today? I don't even know what today is. The 20th.
Today is the 20th.
So.
And of course, because you're going to go over and you're going to compete in your first road race.
I don't know if I'd call it a race, but yeah. I'm going to go walk.
You may surprise yourself.
I know I can do that much. I surprised you the other day.
You did?
So I heard Sunday.
Did you hear
did,
about it?
Yes.
He was so shocked. I walked my 5 miles.
You walked almost about 5.5, close to 5.5.
We thought it was going to be 6, but somebody's calculations were off. But that's okay because I was ready to be done. So we walked, and this time I wasn't even huffing and puffing like I was the last time he walked with me. And I walked a faster pace than I thought I was walking because we were talking.
Build up to it, like he said.
Yeah.
And then he's done.
Yeah.
So
I was pretty proud of myself. But yes, we'll be going over to Memphis and walking in the St. Jude's. And you're what, $35 away from your goal?
Something like that, yeah.
For getting donations. So
I am $35 away.
Yep. And I feel bad. I haven't even really asked for any donations just because you already are. So I kind of take that as from both of us or for both of us. Thanks, Patty. You do too. So I'll be walking in my first official race. Thanks to the ambassador for talking me into it. Yeah, we'll see. No, I think it'll be fun. I was excited whenever we went to yours the other day. I was like, this could be addictive because just
look at him.
I know. Good Lord. Yeah.
Yeah, I got the email. I told her I got an email today. Apparently, the half marathon that I did down at the Georgia battlefield is a series of 3 races, and it's called the Battle of Chattanooga, which it has different historical
So it's
sites.
a race at every
So
site.
there are 2 more half marathons that they want me to compete in.
All I see is dollar signs. I just see the dollar signs.
So I did the one, and they sent me the next 2, the schedule for the next 2 races, which one is in April and one is in August.
Good. It'll take us how long to save up the money.
And apparently, if you run all 3, not only do you get your medals for competing and finishing in the other 3, you actually get a different one for competing the trifecta of all 3 of them races together. So
I do think that's cool.
So I thought that was cool. I didn't know that was a thing, but I got I got the email saying welcome to the family. Now that
once you're in,
now that you have competed and finished, you now have access to early registration and blah 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 and all that.
Well, that's cool.
So yeah,
I got an email. I don't know what they're thinking, but Fleet Feet sent me something saying that Friday, November 29th, which is Black Friday.
Yeah.
I don't know why people are trying to get us to run or walk on Thanksgiving and Black Friday, but they are.
To walk off the turkey.
The turkey trot.
There's a turkey trot apparently. And Allison was so funny because I had already told Brian, no way, we're not doing that on Thanksgiving. I mean, you can, I'm not. And Allison just messaged him and said, listen, we never were, nor will we ever be, a family that runs on Thanksgiving. I was like, that's right. But Fleet Feet messaged, and they're having a Black Friday pancake run.
I saw that.
Did you? Why they're emailing me this?
Chocolate chip?
So I don't know. It says all family and friends, runners and walkers, join us in burning those Thanksgiving Day calories off with a 3 to 5 mile run or walk,
and then eat pancakes.
And then stick around for hot, fresh pancakes, pancakes and mimosas and other treats.
Wow. So that's the day after Thanksgiving.
That's Black Friday.
That is on Black Friday.
Yep.
3 to 5 miles. That ain't bad. We can knock that out in about half hour.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Okay. I can knock. Okay. I can knock out a 5K in about 30 minutes.
Well,
so.
you just do that. I'll see you in about an hour.
So, and that's only because I started running. So,
yeah.
I don't know what got into me either, but for some odd reason, I think I can run. But
run for it.
But speaking of feet fleet, I need new shoes because I have worn out my second pair of shoes already.
More money.
I know. Sponsors. We need sponsors.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
We need sponsors for a lot of things. Sponsors for the show. Sponsors for my,
what size? I might get some dead man shoes.
My athletics.
Danny just fell out of his chair.
I'll pass.
That's so funny.
Y'all ain't right. You ain't right.
I didn't.
In the meantime,
he started it. Dead man shoes.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
Right?
And you should by now.
Yeah.
Right? So Michelle agrees. She said, yep, you should replace those shoes every 300 miles. I think he's on like 450 now on these ones.
I was told every 400, but I'm on my first pair of shoes I killed in a month and a half. These ones are probably, these lasted a little longer because I wasn't walking every day since I went back to work. But these ones last me about 2 months, 2.5 months, something like that. And the tread's gone on them, so they're not comfortable anymore.
Yeah, but have a BOGO.
Yeah, I know. That's what we need because we both need some.
You would think. So.
Yeah. I did see, I signed up for this thing called Brad's Deals.
You too?
I did.
I did too.
Did you finally do it?
I saw it on Facebook today. It popped in my news feed.
Listen, I've been sending him links from Brad's Deals for like a year, but especially the last 2 months because all the Christmas deals are going on.
It popped up in my Facebook feed today, so I'm like,
just now signed
up. So I'm like, what's this?
So do tell.
I'm like 80% off.
Uncle Alex would like this.
I was like 80% off Hocus.
I know.
I got to sign up for this,
right?
Because I think that's what my last
like another Team or something.
So Brad's Deals, Deals, what they do is they look at all of the stores and all of the websites and all these places, and they compile what's on sale that day.
Sure.
And then they email you like to anywhere from 1 to 3 times a day. So you can see everything that's on sale, but it's not like 10% off sale. It's like 70 or 80% off sales. So like, for instance, ladies, who's the purse lady that does Vera Bradley?
I was going to say Vera Wang. But.
Vera Bradley purses on sale for 85% off.
From whom though?
From the Vera Bradley outlet.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
they tell you where to buy it.
Oh, yeah. There's a link. You click on the link and it takes you to the store.
So how does Brad's make money?
And on some of them, there's
Advertising, I
a
suppose.
coupon.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
And some of them, there's a coupon.
Yeah, some of them, Brad puts a little coupon code on there and you click it. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I have to show it to you.
Yeah.
Rick the Stick said, I have some of those dead man shoes.
Yes,
Hey, Rick.
Did you
Boca
buy Rick
Raton,
some?
Florida. God's waiting room.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, that's awful.
They didn't look like they were worn.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Rick said cousin Ezekiel's overalls were dead man's overalls as well.
Hey, see?
That's funny.
It is.
Verona, that's how I was. Verona said she's got some running shoes that were more than 5 years old. That's how I was until I started walking.
I used to wear shoes and just,
That's because we didn't ever walk in them. We just sat around.
Yeah. I have tennis shoes and they're like 2 or 3 years old. I'm like, they ain't ripped out. They, Yeah. But I've come to find out when you actually use them for the purpose in which they were designed, they wear out fairly quickly.
Yes.
So I did not know that they were only good for about 400 miles.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
So, 400 miles used to take me quite a time to reach, not a month.
Right. Well, and that was the biggest thing. Whenever he went to the shoe store, he was like, these are worn out already. Like, we took the shoes back and we're like, what the heck? And they said, well, they're only designed to last they said 400 miles was stretching it. And he's like, well, I know I didn't walk that far yet. And so I got to thinking, I'm like, honey, you did. You were walking between 10 and 13 miles a day. Mm-hmm. So 30 days, that's 300.
Yeah, or more.
Yeah. So
I walked a little farther than I thought.
Oh, Callie.
What's that?
Callie said it's challenging to find a sponsor for Surf's Up. Can't exactly get kids to promote cannabis, which is a thriving market in the area.
No, I can.
Yeah, that might be a little frowned upon.
I can see that being an issue. So
right.
Plus, I'd see it being an issue if he didn't have the kids with just his show. Being in the educational system is still probably frowned upon.
Right.
So
right.
Yeah, I could see that at the school committee meeting.
Yeah. Come on down to Bud's. We got 40% off Black Friday.
Fizzle.
Can you imagine?
Yes. It's not far off.
I know, it's really not.
It's coming. Wait for it.
Ohio just legalized it not long ago.
Yeah.
Good Lord. Oh, I don't know about you guys.
All right, well, I'm glad you and Uncle Alex and everybody else. Hopefully, folks, you're having as good of a time as what they are. So I know Chad Bushnell, he's having a good time.
Take a little drive in the country. What do you say? We could get lost somewhere in the moonlight, making love neath the stars shining so bright. Our home and get away. Tonight karaoke ain't gonna work. We gotta get somewhere in the grass and the dirt. Fireflies are dancing on the lake. It's Friday night in the middle of summer. I wouldn't want to spend it with no other than you, girl. Crickets and the squirrels making sweet love, not a care in the world. Out of town somewhere by the ocean, bikini top and that suntan lotion. A couple drinks, your sweet hand in mine. Thinking about nothing but having a good time. Look at you, sitting in the front seat, most beautiful thing I ever seen on this earth. You make me smile, and we're both tired from the work week. It's time to kick the shoes off our feet and have fun. Lord, it's been a while. 'Cause it's Friday night in the middle of summer. I wouldn't want to spend it with no other than you, girl. Crickets and the squirrels making sweet love, not a care in the world. Out of town somewhere by the ocean, bikini top and that suntan lotion. A couple drinks, your sweet hand in mine. Thinking about nothing but having a good time. Spend it with no another, you and me, girl. The crickets and the squirrels kissing on you, not a
Hey y'all, it's Michelle Myers, your ambassador of all great things. And every Wednesday beginning at 7 p.m. Eastern, I'm tuned in to a great show, Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou, streaming live on the Tiki Man Radio app or on the YouTube channel. They always have great fun, great music, great conversation. So come on over and tune in.
Talking about where we've been, talking about the good times and the bad times too. We've been talking about cruising the back roads, talking about us just getting old, talking about our old trucks and our families too. But we got the sun going down, it's time to pass it around. So light that fire, it's a no shoes kind of day. So have a drink on me, oh we can make it three. Who cares what they say? It's a no shoes kind of day. No shoes kind of day. When the moonlight's out, the music's getting louder. I don't think that I can get any higher on life. It's become one hell of a night, so stoke that fire. Let's keep it going until those wee hours, 'cause we got the sun going down. It's time to pass it around, so light that fire. It's a no shoes kind of day, so have a drink on me, or we can make it three. Who cares what they say? It's a no shoes kind of day. Grab your friends and come on over. We all got just what the doctor ordered. Hurry up and I'll pour you some Jose for this no shoes kind of day. 'Cause we got the sun going down, it's time to pass it around. So light that fire, it's a no shoes kind of day. So have a drink on me, or we can make it three. Who cares what they say? It's a no shoes kind of no shoes kind of no shoes kind of
No Shoes Kind of Day. That's brand new music from Daryl Anderson.
What a fun song.
That's an upbeat song. Get you want to take your shoes off and head to the water. Yeah. Speaking of shoes. No pun intended. Maybe it was.
Yeah,
Maybe.
better.
Well, I was just looking, CMAs tonight. So Post Malone and Chris Stapleton apparently did a duet to open the show.
Yeah, I heard that they were.
Yep. And Post was dressed very respectfully. He had on some nice jeans and cowboy boots and had the jacket on and even a vest.
Let me tell you
underneath
what.
the jacket.
When he performed at the Opry, he came out dressed like he was appearing on the Opry.
Yeah, he really did.
Unlike a lot of.
He had a little slip of the tongue, but
he accidentally said it, but he caught himself.
He did.
He caught himself.
He did.
But I tell you what, he has become a good ambassador, I think, for country music, because there are a lot of people that would never have listened to country music that were Post Malone fans.
That's true.
And because he made that jump, there are a lot of people that are discovering country music for the first time and discovering of those other artists and stuff with all the duets that he's done and all of that.
And
so,
I'm not I'm not huge. And I saw a bunch of people in the comments on Facebook for the CMAs.
Kind of nasty.
Being really nasty about it. Like, are we going to see any country music singers? But they
don't fit the mold.
Right. They don't, not at all. But it makes, for whatever reason, Luke Bryan even got in a bunch of trouble for this, where he said, somebody asked why Post and Machine Gun Kelly and those guys got nominated and are getting such recognition in the country world when Beyonce did not. And Luke's, he didn't really give an explanation, but kinda. And then he had to dial it back because everybody got all offended, you know. But he said something about, if you want to be a part of country music, come be a part of us.
Right.
Don't.
Not a one-hit wonder.
Well, and don't just send us a song to play.
Don't sit in L.A. and
Exactly.
and phone in your songs. If you want to
come be a part
you
of
want to be
us.
country, come to Nashville and be a part of the country music.
That makes sense.
And that's Post.
But people got really
Post
upset.
came in. He
but-
sat down. He reached out, and anybody and everybody that that would write with him, he sat down and wrote with them. There was people begging to write with him.
Yeah.
Big artists that were begging to sit down and write with him.
And I didn't take him or Machine Gun Kelly. Neither one of them walked in and said, "Okay,
I am a country
I'm
music
going to be
artist."
country now." Yeah, none of them. They were like, "I'm going to go make some music with some country people."
Yeah.
And
Post was more or less like, well, I made a hip hop album, I made a rap album, I made a rock album. I think I'll do a country album
check
now.
this one off the list. Yeah.
Hey, why not?
But people were griping about him, and it's funny because a lot of those people who were saying he's not country, you're right, he does not fit the mold at all. He's certainly not one of people's sexiest men alive. However, if you listen to his album is way more country than most stuff on the radio right now.
Well,
I mean, truthfully.
Well, when you say country, here's the question. What kind of country are you talking about?
Right.
Are you talking about Texas country? Are you talking about, because I'm telling you right now, you look at Posty, you look at him smile, he looks like he came from the country of the Appalachians, where country music really started up there in the hill country with all those hillbillies.
Right.
Washboards and missing half their teeth and all that.
Foot tubs.
Yeah.
So you want to say he doesn't fit the mold of country? He fits the mold of that country.
Yes, he does. You stick a pair of, and if you see him on stage, I saw him one night, a video clip, and he had on a pair of bib overalls, no shirt underneath, no shoes, because he never has shoes on when he performs, except on the Opry and CMAs. And so he's in his bare feet, no shirt, had his bib overalls with one side undone, so it was hanging down. He did look like somebody from the backwoods.
The cornfield.
Yeah.
Up in the Appalachia.
Yeah. And I don't even know where he's from, but so
He's from
far.
Dallas, Texas.
Oh, that's right. So far, let me see. Looks like Chris Stapleton won Single of the Year for White Horse.
And I
don't even know that song.
I wasn't really a big fan of that because it's a country rock kind of song. Mm-hmm. So I wasn't a big fan of it, but I mean, obviously, it got a lot of airplay.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I wasn't a big fan of it because they just wore it out.
Too much.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And there's Musician of the Year.
Oh yeah.
Just was awarded to Charlie Worsham.
Oh, very good. Very good. Very, very worthy.
Yeah. So I don't know him a lot, but. And musical event of the year, like this was even a question, went to Ella Langley and Riley Green.
I'm gonna tell you what, those two, they kind of go back with the Loretta and Conway and all of them.
They need to do a whole duet album.
They need to do a old school duet album together, and aren't they so cute together?
They are, and they say they're not dating.
And they are not dating.
They're just friends.
And I've seen Riley Green.
I don't know.
Riley Green. He was just on stage not that long ago, just a couple days ago, and he was performing with Megan Maroney. So he's making his rounds and doing different duets with different people and things like that.
He might be making his rounds.
No, Megan's married.
Again.
So. It's even better.
Well, for those of you who know singer-songwriter Bill White.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know
I
Bill.
know that somebody, some people know him. he has been making comments on his Facebook since it started, and he is such a funny guy. So 15 minutes ago, he says, "Thank you, Megan Maroney. I finally realized why I don't sing as well as you. I don't have a dang sparkly microphone. I'll be stopping at the Guitar Center tomorrow."
Well, honestly, if you look, that's why Taylor Swift has a sparkly microphone
They
as
do.
well. So
does, so does.
So there must be something to the sparkly microphone.
There must be.
Maybe I need to get a sparkly microphone. I'm joking.
Should we bling out your mic?
No, I'll bling yours.
Okay.
Ding ding.
I'll bling your microphone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That'll be fine too.
I'll bedazzle that baby for next week.
Okay, I want a bedazzled mic.
All right, we'll work on that.
Can I do it?
Sure.
I can do it.
I could do it.
Just
Okay,
stubby.
you do it. Bill White also says
It's turning red again.
that between Laney and Luke's accents, he might need Rosetta Stone to help him get through the show.
Oh boy,
Bill White is so funny.
Bill is he is hilarious, and then of course he is no stranger to the coastal Americana world.
No,
he has written with a lot of people that.
And he does write some funny songs too.
Oh, he does. I went to a songwriter. It wasn't even around. It was a songwriter workshop. And he was one of the guys who was there, and just listening to him talk and the stories and everything. And then, of course, when he sang a serious song. I'm like, come on, Bill. He's like, it's the one serious song I got. I'm telling you.
Yep. And he's just a funny, super nice guy.
Yeah, we got to hang out with him up at Gatlinburg at the Songwriter Festival up there.
Yep. And I did not realize some of the songs that he's written. He has written for Joe Nichols. He wrote in 2016 the #1 gospel bluegrass song called "He's a Comin'."
Yeah.
The Golden Guitar Award. They said it's the bluegrass equivalent in Australia of the CMA Awards.
Oh, okay.
So he's written with Jimmy Fortune, Sidney Perry, Hillary Scott of Lady A. So yeah, super huge resume if you check him out.
Well, talking about the,
Sorry.
What's that?
I pulled up his website here, and he says, Bill White, songwriter, radio guy, singer of funny tunes, and writer of such nonsense, freelance writer, and part-time Chippendale dancer.
That's why we like Bill. And
that's his professional page.
That is his professional page. Talking about the Songwriter Festival when he was up there in Gatlinburg. Another person that we got to meet who it was kind of cool. We got to meet Brady Seals. And of course, we knew Brady from Little Texas, fame, and
we didn't know him.
We didn't know him, but it was cool at the Songwriter Festival. We got to know him, and actually stand and have conversations with him, and come to find out how down to earth of a guy he really is.
Yeah,
very talented writer, and he's got a new project that he's been working on. It's actually part 2 of a project that they'd worked on. Uncle Alex, you're old enough to remember. Do you remember that? Since you're ancient.
Yes, my son.
Take you back to the 1970s. Okay, I was just a babe. Just a little babe. Do you remember the group Seals and Crofts?
Yes.
Back in the day.
Yes.
Well,
the hairdos.
Yeah. Well, come to find out, that Brady is actually
their cousin.
They are cousins. He was cousins to James Seals, and so him and also he has teamed up with the. Let me get it down here. Hold on here. Get it. He's teamed up with Lua Crofts, and of course, Lua is the daughter of Daryl Dash Crofts of the band.
In the blood.
Yeah.
Yep.
So they have teamed up and doing some music together, and just calling themselves Seals and Crofts 2.
2.0 it should be. It should
Right?
be
Just
2.0.
two. And here's the new single that they just released off. I believe it's an upcoming EP, and it's called "Running to the Sun."
Rain again in Denver. Can you remember the last time we saw blue skies? We've been moody like the weather. There's another storm moving in tonight. If you're thinking what I'm thinking, that's you and me. Throw a couple of bags in the back of our Cherokee. Let's go running, running. Take each day as it comes. Set our sights on California. No clouds on the horizon. Let's go running to the sun, running to the sun. There's grapes in Northern Cali, ripe in Napa Valley, in Frisco's Golden Gate Bridge. Waves crashing on the Big Sur. There's Monterey seabirds, and I've heard the sand is grand off Carmel Ridge. We'll take Highway 101 clear down the coast. Get a room at Hotel Del Coronado. Let's go running, running. Take each day as it comes. Set our sights on California. No clouds on the horizon. Let's go running to the sun, running to the sun. Sometimes it just feels right, and it feels right now. Won't take us long, we'll be there by dawn. Feel the heat when it comes out. Let's go running, running. Take each day as it comes. Set our sights on California. No clouds on the horizon. So running to the sun, running to the sun. Let's go running, running to the sun.
Hey y'all, this is Tyler Eastchett, and you're listening to B-Dawg and Lou on Tiki Man Radio.
Rattle on the dash from the gravel kicking back on my old Jeep, rolling with the top laid back down a one lane. Winding road with no name. It's the whistle through the pines when it's singing late at night, while I'm back porch sipping on a six of cold as ice with my feet up. Yeah, that's the good stuff. Hey, can you hear it? Makes you wanna stay for a minute. Backwoods to that downtown square. You gon' find it everywhere. Oh, can you feel it? Right where you belong. Kind of feel it. from the boats making way while I'm dockside chilling, picking on a 6-string in a lawn chair. And I ain't going nowhere. Yeah. Way out here in the country, it's playing loud and clear. Ain't nothing like the country. It's music to my ears. Hey, can you hear it? Makes you wanna stay for a minute. Backwoods to that downtown square. You gon' find it everywhere. Oh, can you feel it? Right where you belong. Kinda feel it. Go on, roll them windows down. There ain't nothing like the sound of my hometown. Way out here in the country, it's playing loud and clear. Ain't nothing like the country. It's music to my ears. Hey, can you hear it? Makes you wanna stay for a minute. Backwoods to that downtown square. Go find it everywhere. Now, oh, can you feel it? Right where you belong. Kinda feel it. Go on, roll them windows down. 'Cause there ain't nothing like the sound of my hometown. Hey. Sound of my hometown. Ooh, sound of my hometown.
Hey y'all, this is B-Dawg
and Lou
from Tropical Country right here on Tiki Man Radio. Next time you take a trip down to Key West and you want to get out on the water, we want you to check out our sponsor, Goaltending Services. Goaltending Services is the premier charter service in Key West. They offer a wide range of amenities. Goaltending Services is also a veteran-owned company, and they take care of their veterans and active duty personnel by offering a 25% discount with your veteran or military ID. For more about Goaltending Services, give them a call at 305-916-0990.
Or look them up online at goaltendingservices.com.
Coast on a boat. Drop a rock on the radio.
Here's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Sundays, it's The Big Show. Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Island Time. Streaming live on the Cammy's Grammy Live Cam from the Chocolate Bar Studios in Harrison Bay. Come over and be part of the show. After The Big Show, it's Tuesday on the Island Replay with B-Man and Michelle. Recorded live from Key West. Later that afternoon, it's 5 o'clock somewhere with Rick the Stick. You never know where he's going to pop up. On the road with Rick the Stick, starting at 5 p.m. Eastern Island Time every Sunday. Mondays from 6 to 8 p.m. Get on the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man. Live from Crown Point, Indiana. Tuesday at noon, it's Surfs Up with Callie McCool and the student crew. Tiki Man Radio's internship from Antioch High School in California. The kids are learning how to produce and do their own show. Compliments of Tiki Man Radio. It's the Lunchbox Special with Surfs Up every Tuesday at noon Eastern Island Time. Wednesdays, it's Where the Boots Meet the Beach with Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou. Streaming live on the MFG Tropical Live Cam from the Legends Studio in Ooltewah, Tennessee from 7 to 9 p.m. Friday, starting at 8 p.m., it's Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle from the Beachy Shell Studios in Key West. Live every Friday, having some fun with their friends and sharing great music. Saturdays, take a trip back in time with Jukebox Saturday mornings starting at midnight and going to noon. This is where we open up the massive archives of the radio station and take you back to that old shaggin' music. That's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Make sure you tune into all these great shows and keep listening to Tiki Man Radio and have some fun.
That's right. Have some fun for criminality. What's that?
He wasn't mic'd up. When he went off first, he wasn't mic'd up.
Oh, okay. Man, that was weird.
Yeah. She's looking at me like, what had just happened?
I thought I hit the button. I thought I hit the button.
She wasn't watching you, so she's like, what
Yeah,
the
I
hell
wasn't
just
watching
happened?
you. I heard some noise out of the... Yeah, I don't know. It was weird. It was just weird. I was reading about the CMAs. Bill White is at it again.
Oh,
and
he
so
is.
yeah, so I was giggling about that.
What's Bill doing now?
Listen, so Bill
We're on Bill Watch now.
We're on Bill
Yeah,
Watch.
apparently.
There you go. So Bill, he said, hold on. 2 for 2. Look for him to win Female Vocalist of the Year as well. Hashtag Chris Stapleton on a roll or on a jelly roll, maybe. Pretty sure the Opry Square dancers won't be joining Shabuzi during this performance. Pretty sure.
Yeah, you definitely got to admit that country music has branched out into different genres.
A whole lot.
You know, I remember back in the day when there was one country rapper, and that was Cowboy Troy.
Yes, and I don't even know if he really counts as a rapper.
He didn't even really.
Cowboy Troy to me was like the Jabbo of Newcomerstown. Yeah.
You know, and yes, I had the album. You know.
Yeah, you did.
How could you not? With such songs like "I Got a Crick in My Neck," "I Got a Crick in My Neck."
Oh Lord, I forgot about that song.
recall
Maybe
it.
voluntarily, huh?
Yeah, I don't recall it.
Well, well, you know, we can blame us all pretty much on,
who?
John Rich and
yeah.
Big and Rich. You know, country music without prejudice.
Which is so funny to me.
They started that whole movement, and that's when we started getting a lot of other artists.
They did, but isn't John Rich one now who is all about like traditional country music, and we need to stay country? Or am I thinking of somebody else?
You think something else.
Are you sure?
So yeah, because John Rich actually, his latest single is actually gospel. So
well, yeah, his latest single is, but I mean,
I don't know. No, because Big and Rich has always been about having that fun and going outside the box with their music. So
they're always a party crowd.
Yeah. They are a party crowd, and they provide a lot of good music for whenever you're DJing, and because they got dance music.
Yes.
So
yeah, they get everybody up and moving for sure.
But I remember when Cowboy Troy was out. That was about the only person you could classify as a country rapper. Now we got him everywhere.
Yeah. I said I don't know if that would even classify as rap, but that's okay. I'm just saying, it's Cowboy Troy.
I know.
I think of Jabbo. Y'all don't know who I mean, but if you ever met him, you would know.
Well, I tell you, back when we was in high school, I used to have Jabbo was a good friend of ours. He hung out.
His real name was Richard.
Yeah, he hung out with me and my friend everywhere we went. He was like the third wheel, and we always used to joke that he was the whitest black guy we ever knew.
For real, he was. He could not dance at all.
He had no rhythm.
No.
Whatsoever.
He couldn't play sports.
No.
He couldn't do any of those things. We better behave. We're going to get canceled.
But I'll tell you what. One thing that guy can do, he can fish.
Yeah.
Oh my God! You want to talk about catfish?
Everybody's got a talent.
And not noodling either.
No, he ain't noodling.
He does the whole.
He's on a pole, and I've seen him pulling out catfish. Where he's probably about 6'2".
Yeah, probably now.
He's up here holding the fish up here at his shoulders, and it's still on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, he crazy, but
yeah. And he's still hanging out with Chad, isn't he?
Yeah, he's still.
They go fishing together.
Yep, I'm the one who vacated and left everything.
The lost soul.
Yeah.
So,
he's the lost soul.
But we still keep in touch. So that's a good thing.
That is.
Yeah.
Our childhood friends, because I guess secret be known, that's how I ended up started DJing when I was in high school. Was my buddy Chad. He actually had the DJ business first, and I started out being the guy that just hung around, helping him carry all the milk crates of records.
Yeah.
And,
do you remember that?
They waited time full. Squeezing them in there.
So I was pretty much just a roadie.
Yeah.
And then I just stuck around that long enough to where it was. Then I got.
Isn't that kind of how it happened here with Tiki Man?
I learned how to set everything up, and the next thing you know, him and I are tag team DJing, doing all kinds of gigs everywhere, and
that's kind of how you ended up with Tiki Man over here.
Yeah, and I was 15 years old.
History repeats itself. As Danny says, the history repeats itself.
Right.
Well, it
not just Danny though. But
yeah,
it kind of did.
It kind of did. I remember, do you remember those plastic pieces that went in to the 45?
The inserts. Yeah,
yeah the inserts. Yeah. Or the 7-inch records is what they called them.
A big old 70.
Yeah. Yeah, that's disturbing.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
You brought it up. You started it.
Well, sometimes we just shouldn't finish what we started out, shouldn't we?
You know me.
Right. Well, hello, Mo. Mo made it back from dinner.
Back.
And she is out walking the puppy. We get to walk the puppy with her.
Aww. Well,
speaking of puppy, the Panther hasn't been here tonight.
Donna must be working.
She must be. Well,
Yep.
I know she's back from Boston. So.
Yeah.
Maybe maybe the Panther is out there. There you go, Panther.
Panther, if you're listening, that was for you, darling.
Well, I tell you, I got one last song I want to get in here tonight. And you said Rick the Stick is out there, of course. And of course, he is always on the road. And if you remember, there probably about a month or two ago, I introduced you all to a Hawaiian cowboy by the name of Kenny Tagavilla.
Yes.
And he's got brand new music out. And within his new album, he is paying tribute to the truck driver. And this is his brand new song. It's called The Highway Is My Home.
Love the highway and the thunder of an engine, and I can't tell you why. That's always how I've been. And the sound of big wheels turning round soothes me to my soul. I'm always looking for a reason for another place to go. There's nothing like a sunrise through a Peterbilt windshield. Watching Daddy shifting gears and we're rolling through the hills. Diesel engine roaring, oldies AM radio. I'm in the middle of nowhere, but the highway is my home. I got the wind on my back and the sun on my skin, and I can't resist the miles and miles of freedom. It's the story of my life. I was born to drive. It's all I know. The highway is my home. We never had a playground. No, we never had a lawn. There know the highway is my home.
Highway is my home. Kenny Taggaville. Can't tell me country music isn't alive and well in Hawaii.
Right? You said Taggaville, right?
Yeah, Taggavilla.
Taggavilla.
Yes.
Okay. Kenny Taggavilla.
Kenny Taggavilla.
Patty with an I was wanting to know.
I figured she would. That's a truck driving song right there.
That's right. The highway is my home.
That's right.
That's a cool song. It's catchy.
It is, and he's got several songs that are on this new album that you'll be hearing me play. You'll be hearing me play some more of them because they're good. They're just.
Wonder if we can get him.
Just good.
Wonder if we can get him on video.
I don't know.
Speaking of on video, we do have at least one artist. I'm thinking there's going to be several.
Well, we got a couple more that we got to reschedule. Hopefully, we got the bugs, the gremlins out of here.
Yes. Hopefully.
You know, what that all boiled down to, all that headache I had was, number one, it was a setting, and number two, it was the camera. So the camera, this computer didn't like that camera. So that was part of the problem. So.
Yep. Which is so weird.
Yeah, because that camera was the same one that we used on the other computer that we had over here.
Yeah.
But we had other issues with that computer when it came to video. So.
Right.
You know, this is why Ed the Train Man, you know, how he always says, this is why he does radio. He don't do video.
That's right.
And sometimes I'm like, I regret doing video, but then I remember it wasn't a choice. We just got told you're doing video.
Well, you know. And now we
adapted, and we couldn't imagine doing the show without video.
No, whenever we
do the show without video, it seems like there's a component missing, right?
There really is, and a lot of it is the live chat.
It is.
Because we love chatting with everybody. Well, I love chatting with everybody on here.
Mm-hmm. As she yawns.
As I yawn. That's because people are starting to tell me goodnight on here, and I'm like, oh, yeah, it is almost bedtime.
Is that our hint? It's time to go?
Well, you know, it is 9 o'clock.
Well, that means it's almost time for us to go. So
that's right.
You got anything that you want to wrap up with?
I don't think so. I just want everybody to have a great week. Everybody stay safe. There's crazy weather things going on all over the place, from out west on the Cali's coast over there, and up northeast, northwest. Everybody's weather is just a little nuts. So everybody stay safe and try to have a good rest of your week.
Absolutely. Uncle Alex, thanks for coming and hanging out as always.
Thank you.
You and your dead man's clothes?
Shoes, clothes.
I don't need shoes. I'm okay. I'm okay. I don't need
They're
those
not
shoes.
all, worn out.
Oh, my goodness. And, of course, we have a lot of people to thank. We've got to first thank our sponsors, JBL Travel Group, and also Goaltending Services, GTS Charters down in Key West. Because of them, we get to do what we get to do. And MFG Records Tropical, they sponsor our live cam here each and every week. And we encourage you to go out and check out all the sponsors that sponsor not only our show, but all of Tiki Man Radio. And, if you're planning a getaway, you already heard, it doesn't cost you any extra to contact a travel agent like Joe Leo and let him take all the stress out of your planning. And so you can just concentrate on having a great time on your getaway. And, of course, if you are in Key West, make sure you get out on the water with Goaltending Services. I'm going to tell you what, if you caught some of that video, see that fancy-looking, fast-looking boat? Of course, that is the brand new upgraded fleet there at GTS Charters.
Yeah.
And to my understanding, that they got a couple things to do yet, but that boat, I guess, is going to be able to go to the Dry Tortugas. Yes. So that is exciting because there's not too many people that offer the trips by boat out there. So that is an exciting service for them to be able to offer. So.
Yep. So fingers crossed for next year.
Absolutely.
I say that every year.
Absolutely. And of course, thank you for tuning in each and every week. We appreciate you. the stuff that we put you through, and you keep coming back. So we appreciate you tuning in each and every week. And I guess it's a friendly reminder that depending upon how big your turkey is, make sure you get it out and get plenty thawed.
That's right. Turkey came out of the freezer today. 23.5 pounds, baby.
Especially if you want to deep fry that bad boy, you want it thawed
Yeah, we're not
out
doing that.
thoroughly. So we do ours old-fashioned way. It goes in the oven.
That's right.
So, so Lou's already got hers out of, and it's in the fridge, starting to thaw. So you may want to think about that. Next Wednesday will be Thanksgiving Eve.
Yeah.
And, traditionally, we have a show on Thanksgiving Eve, so you have something to do while you're doing all that cooking.
That's right. We'll entertain you while you prep.
Yep. And then as soon as we go off the air, then Lou goes out and she starts her cooking.
That's right. The pumpkin pies get made.
I just know how it is when I come home from work on Wednesday.
Boil water.
Every counter, every table, and everything is going to have bread laid out everywhere to dry out. Because she makes stuffing the old-fashioned way, so there will be bread laying everywhere.
And I'm not Southern enough to make the cornbread dressing. It is
that's an art.
Good old-fashioned bread stuffing.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And and as always, I will do something to get the Tiki Man's goat because when it is a stretchy pants season, I'm just saying.
Oh yeah.
I'm just saying.
Stretchy pants.
Just make sure.
Matt that says, "Hope you wore your stretchy pants."
There you go.
I like it.
Yeah, that's right. Thanksgiving, you got to make sure that you have your stretchy pants on.
That's right. Patty with an Eye's making pumpkin rolls this week.
Ooh.
Pumpkin rolls.
That sounds so good.
It does sound good. Sounds fattening.
It is fattening. Have you ever had one, Uncle Alex? Oh, pumpkin rolls are so good.
I like pumpkin pie once a year. That's good enough.
Pumpkin and cream cheese.
Yeah. It's literally rolled up like a like a Swiss roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's like a giant Swiss roll.
Yeah.
Right. I get it.
So, all right. Well, now,
cool.
Now
Thanks,
that we're
Mo.
making ourselves hungry, and there's a lot of you out there that are sleepy as well. I guess that's time for us to go, right?
That's right.
Right. Well, what's Mo got going on? We got to make sure we keep up with what Mo got going on.
Mo's going to be at the beach condo next week. She's going to be tuned in.
You better. You better.
Patty with an Eye says potato filling.
Potato filling?
In the pumpkin roll?
What?
I'm confused.
Honestly, everywhere it's always been like a cream cheese.
Yeah. I don't know. Patty, maybe you need to freeze one. Bring it with you next time. Just saying.
I don't know, but we'll be looking forward to hearing about all your Thanksgiving recipes next week. And we'll be back here, same time, same channel as always. See you next week, guys.
Have a great week, everybody.
I know it's been a lot of fun, but the set list is all done. The night was very loud and you've been a good crowd, but you know it's time to run. You've all been very kind, thank you for your time. You put me to the test as I try to address all of your requests for the night. As we look to the moon and the managers protocol. Well, I don't ever want to end, but for now, my friends, last song, last call. A spirit with his clientele, and the drinks are flowing well. A beer sent from the bar and a healthy tip jar. Handsome tunes that I can sell. It's been a cool room, but it's any